Hello guys, we are back with another video over here. So I have another question for you guys just to wrap up this arithmetic sequences this side, right? So the question is read as follows. Write the formula of a sequence with the given terms. A5 equals to minus 32 and A18 equals to 85. So in this case, A5 it's like A5 is equivalent to T5 and A18 is equivalent to what? T8, and it equals to like this thing. So instead of writing the T here, they just wrote the A something. It's not the A for our formula right here, right? So in this case, firstly, when you answer questions relating to patterns, regardless of whether the pattern is a quadratic, arithmetic, or geometric, first thing you need to do is write down the equation first, especially in questions like this when they want the formula, okay? So you write down the equation first, right? And in this case, as you can see, the terms that they gave us here, you're gonna hear it's like A5 and then here it's like A8, and they are far apart from each other. They are very far because with an arithmetic sequence you need an A and a D to get the equation, right? So in this case we can get the A and the D because we don't have the first term, and secondly we don't even have the difference. And even if we wanted to like use this term, we can use this one because why? This one is A18 and this one is A5. They are like far apart from each other, so we can't really get that difference using these two terms. So in this case we are going to have a simultaneous, not necessarily a simultaneous equation, but we are going to create two equations whereby we'll have to find the A and D. So we're gonna create like two equations that we'll be able to use to find those two variables, okay? So first thing is first, you write your Tn is equals to A plus what? D into n minus 1. So for A equals to minus 32, right? And I told you the A5 is equivalent to what? T5, right? So it's like T5 equals to A plus D, and then where you see an N, you put the 5 for that position, and like, yeah, the term here, position 5, right? So we started here, I get it Tn, so we put the 5 here where you see an N here, and then the other side here. But they told us, go to this T5, it's equals to minus 32. They gave us good to know this term 5, its value, it's minus 32, right? So after doing this, you put the minus 32 here because we have it already. This one, it's given here, okay? And then you just take this part, take it down here, the A plus again D, and then 5 minus 1, it results into 4, right? And then minus 32 equals to A plus D times 4, which is equals to 4D. This is our what? This is our very first equation that we're going to use to what? Find one of the variables, okay? And then for A18, which is A18 is equals to 85 as one. So the A18 is equals to 85. The A18 is still equivalent to a T18. So they are telling us that, okay, term 18, it's 85, right? The term 18 is what? 85, okay? So we are like, okay, T18, we use our formula up there, this formula right here, but where you see your N, you put what? The 18. So T18 equals to A plus D into what? 18 here, where you see the N, here it was the N, you put the 18 minus 1, okay? They told us go to the T18 term. Term 18 is equals to what? 85. So you put the 85 that side, right? Because usually we use the formula here. when I insert T8 and I just insert everything, if I had the A and D and everything to get the side, you understand? But in this case, we have this side, but this side, the things are incomplete. Okay, so you substitute your 85 right this side equals to A plus D into 17, which results from 18 minus 1. Okay, so we go down with the 85 equals to A plus 17D. D times 17 equals to 17D, right? And then 85 minus 17D, we took this 17D, right? The other side of 85. So as soon as this any of this times D still at the other side, or as soon as this times go the other, one of the times go the other side, the sign changes, right? So because the 17D, the side was a positive, when it goes the other side, then it changes into what? Negative 17D, not positive 17D, equals to A. The A remained the other side. This is our equation 2, right? So we are going to use this equation and this one over here to solve for A and D, right? Exact, it's like simultaneous. Okay, so what we are going to do is take this equation 2 right here and substitute it into our equation 1. So meaning we took everything, this, not everything, the 17D right to the other side. So our A here, it's equals to this side. All of it is equals to A. So if we're going to take this equation 2 and substitute it in our equation 1, it means good. Where you see your A this side of equation 1, you put this section. Where you see what your A, you put what? This 85 minus 17D. Okay, let's get into it. So this side, before we substituted everything, it was like this. It was minus 32 equals to A plus what? 4D. Sorry, don't mind me. 4D, right? So what we did was, when we see our A, we substituted with our equation 2, right? Which is 85 minus 17D, right? So you have that minus 32, that minus 32 equals to, we see our A here, we put what? 85 minus 17D. 85 minus 17D plus this 4D. Okay, so we take the minus 32, put it here, equals to it. We remove the brackets in this case, right? So it's like 85 minus 17D plus what? 4D. Okay, so minus 32 equals to 85. Because these are like terms, we might as well just add them together, right? Minus what? Minus 17D plus the 4D resulted in minus what? 13D. We took out this from this. Okay? You have a minus 13D. So still here, these two, they are not like terms, but this and this, they are like terms. So we have to take the 85 the other side. But as soon as you take a number from one side to the other side, it changes, the sign changes. You understand? It's just automatic. So now this 85, the side was a positive. As soon as it goes the other side, it changes into a negative. Okay, so we took this 85 the other side here, which is resulted in us having a minus 85 equals to what? Minus 13D. The minus 32 minus 85 equals to minus 13D. So we have, when we add these ones together with their positive sign, we have minus 117 equals to what? Minus 13D. So since we are solving for D, right, we have to move this number right here. So for us to do that, we have to divide by minus 13D. But one thing you do, once you do something this side, you have to also do it on the right hand side. You understand? Even if you do something this side, you'd also do it the other side, right? So this side we decided to divide by minus 13d. Okay, minus 13d right here. So even this side we had to also divide with what? Minus 13d. So minus 13d, minus 13d, this one's cancel each other, right? And then this side we have a positive because it's a minus 117 divided by minus 1 3. The minus signs cancel each other also, and then 13 goes into 117. Yeah, okay, it goes into 117 9 times. Okay, so this over here, it's our D. So in that formula we have our D, but we don't have our what? Our A. So what we are gonna do, we are gonna take that very first equation. Let me show you what we are gonna do. We are not gonna take you can take the very first equation and substitute and get your A, or I would say use this one because I can already here we made the A the subject of the formula. All we are gonna do is substitute the D right here, right, and then get the A. So I decided to take that very second equation and substituted what? My D, which is a 9 right here. There's the equation. I substituted the D, right? And then after substituting the D, and then 17, I get the result in us having A is equals to 85 minus 153. This one results from 17 times 9. Okay, so you do this, you take 85 minus 153 is equals to minus 68. This right here is the first term of the sequence. So now that we have our A and D, you write your formula nicely. You see, Tn equals to A plus D into N minus 1. So I didn't mind my pen. See? So our A is what? Minus 68, we inserted. Our D is what? 9, we inserted into N minus 1. But I told you, you should always put your formula nicely. Okay? So, but before we do that, let's just do it first, okay? Minus 68 plus 9 and minus 9 equals to what? Equals to minus 70. We add this ones. Minus 68 minus 9 is how much? 77 plus 9 n. That is the equation. So I always tell you, you should always test your formula. After finding your formula, you test it with the first time. So I decided to test it with the given terms already. Okay, so they gave us that our A5, which is basically T5, equals to minus 32. So I decided to test it. So where you see your N, you put A5. So I used this one, not the final product, and I was just supposed to use this one. So minus 68 plus 9 into 5 minus 1. Yeah, for minus 68, which is this one, plus this one, 9 into what? 4 results into 36. Okay, because for you to have 5 minus 1, you for the 4. And then when you add this one's minus 68 plus 36, it gives you minus 32, which is this. So meaning the formula is very much correct. So I also gathered some questions for you guys. which you can just do by yourself, and then type the answers. Just type that final answer into okay on my inbox, or in my inbox, either way, or on the comment sections, the site, or on TikTok, Instagram, or just the YouTube as well. So this is the very first question. It says, write the formula of a sequence with two given terms. Here are the terms: A5. Oh, not this one's. This one we did it. This is not the question I wanted. This one. Find the 45th term of the arithmetic sequence. This one. This is the first question. Then number 2, find the next two terms of the sequence below this one. Okay. So this one. No. This one. Is that correct? Yes. No, we did that one already. This one we did it. You answer this ones only. Okay, thank you. Do subscribe and share the video as well, and like it as well. Thank you. If you guys have any questions relating to arithmetic sequence, do you type it or say something in my inbox or comment section. And I'm wrapping up arithmetic sequences. I'm moving on to the next sequence, which is the quadratic. Stay tuned.